Hey guys, this is Sarah Hilton with the Skycroft Group at eXp Realty, and today I'm coming to you to go a little bit over December's market update for the Charlotte and Lake Norman region. Now, this is December's update. December numbers always come in January, so it feels a little late, but don't worry, we're not late. I just want to go over, a lot of people ask me, is it a seller's market, is it a buyer's market? Around this time of year, people who are thinking of selling their home are prepping up for that spring market and wondering what it's looking like. So we're going to go over what are the patterns that are happening in the Charlotte market and what it means for you. Also, what are the predictions for 2020? Spoiler alert, it is good news for everybody. So in December of 2019, compared to December of 2018, there were about 910 new listings. Of those listings, the average sales price is up for the entire month 12.5%. It went from $295,000 in December of 2018 to about $336,000 this past December. That is an enormous percentage to gain in a year. So really good news for sellers. Those days on market actually dropped a little bit, just by about 5%, and they're around 39 days. That means each house is sitting on the market 39 days until it sells, goes under contract. So that number's a little tricky because it covers the entire city of Charlotte. There are some parts of Charlotte where a house that's priced right will fly off in 2 days on market. There are other areas where they sit a little longer, but on average, those days on market are down since last year. Perhaps the most important statistic here is when we talk about inventory. Inventory since last year this time is down 35%. We're at 1.3 months inventory right now. So that means that on January 1st, if everyone in Charlotte would have stopped selling their houses, no one would have listed a house. What we had in inventory was only going to last us 1.3 months. So we were looking to run out maybe first or second week of February. When inventory is that low, it brings up the simple supply and demand factor that everyone learned in high school. Low supply, high demand, where those buyers are going to be paying higher prices. So that feeds into what we're seeing when we talk about increased average sales price. And, a lot of people I work with are actually, they're in Charlotte, but a lot of people in the Concord and Lake Norman area. And in all those areas, Concord, Davidson, Cornelius, Huntersville, those same, not the numbers aren't the same, but it's the same dynamic as far as what's changing in each area. Let me just pull up these numbers for you. It's the same patterns, different numbers. That's what I was trying to say. So across all those areas, inventory is down. Average sales price up. In Davidson, for example, inventory is down 17.9%. And the average sales price actually went up 5.2%. Cornelius, get this. Inventory is down 26.9%. The average sales price is up 24.4%. So, like I said, same patterns, different numbers depending on where you are. At the end of this video, I'll just give you instructions for if you're looking for what are the actual numbers where you live or for your house or your neighborhood. Just shoot me a message. We'll get to that in the end of the video. So when we talk about predictions for 2020, here's the great thing. Even though it is a seller's market, absolutely, it's also a good time for buyers because interest rates are so low, historic lows, that even though buyers are paying a little more for the house than they would have paid last year, they're getting more house for their money. Their mortgages are staying the same because those rates are so much lower. So it's kind of, win-win on both sides, which contributes to this really strong market we have going on right now. So So for 2020, we're predicting inventory to kind of stay really low like it is right now. It's going to favor sellers over buyers. That's what we're predicting. Those conditions are likely to carry throughout 2020. Now, sometimes things get a little wonky with, election years and stuff. So the way that all plays out has yet to be seen. But economists and articles and stuff, they're all saying that it's probably going to be a pretty strong market in Charlotte. Charlotte housing market is outperforming the nation as a whole when it comes to sales price, how many houses are selling, and obviously how many people are moving in here. If you live here, it's going a little crazy. So that is what's happening across the Charlotte region. That's what happened this December compared to last December. If you have any questions about your specific property, your area, or if you're thinking about selling your house in the next 3 to 6 months or even the year, definitely shoot me a message, an email. All my contact information is below. I'll be happy to provide those numbers and kind of see where you would fall if you did decide to sell this year and really take advantage of those high sales prices. That's all for today. I'll be back with January's market update in February. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.